Learn English through stories. Intermediate English. Lucinda, Leo, and the legendary Lollipops. Do you struggle with the English L sound? You're not alone. Today, Lucy and Leo will help you master it through a fun adventure. This story is packed with natural repetition of the L sound in words like lollipop, lovely, logical, and legendary, training your ears, tongue, and pronunciation automatically. Listen carefully and repeat aloud to improve your speaking fluency as you enjoy the story. Don't just study English, live it, speak it, and sound like a native. Lucy loves lollipops. This is Lucinda, but all her friends call her Lucy. Lucy leads a lovely life, largely because of lollipops, specifically lemon-lime lollipops. She loves them, she collects them. She has large, luminous lollipops, little, leafy-looking lollipops, and long, looping lollipops. Her whole life revolves around these lovely lime-colored treasures. Logical Leo introduced. This is Leo. Leo is a lion. He is also Lucy's loyal and long-suffering best friend. Leo is a very logical lion. He believes in long naps, listening to classical music, and lists. He does not believe a life should be dedicated to licking lemon-lime lollipops. He finds Lucy's obsession utterly illogical. Luminous lollipop debate. "Leo, look!" Lucy exclaimed, licking a lollipop that glowed like a lantern. "Isn't it lovely?" Leo looked up from his list of logical things to do today. Licking lollipops was not on the list. "It is luminous, Lucy," he said slowly. "But is it really a logical lunch?" Lucy just laughed. Lollipop calamity begins. One Tuesday, a colossal calamity occurred. The annual Lollipop Lollapalooza was only a day away. Lucy went to her lollipop library, a colossal collection of shelves, to select the perfect one for the festival. She looked and looked. All the lemon-lime lollipops were gone. Only lonely lavender-flavored ones were left. Lucy panics dramatically. "Leo!" "It's a lollipop apocalypse," Lucy wailed, sliding dramatically to the floor. Leo calmly looked over his glasses. "Lucy, let's look at this logically. You have literally thousands of other lollipops. Perhaps you could try the lavender. It looks palatable." Lucy looked at him like he'd lost his mind. Quest for Lollyland. "Never," Lucy declared, leaping to her feet. "There is only one solution. We must travel to the legendary luminous lollipop fields of Lollyland. It's a long and perilous journey, but we will be triumphant." She struck a heroic pose, holding a rolling pin like a sword. Leo agrees reluctantly. Leo sighed a long, low sigh. "Lollyland? Lucy, the legends say it's a long, lonely lane away, past perilous lakes and ludicrously large ladders. It is completely illogical to go." But he saw the look in Lucy's eyes. It was the look of a true lollipop lover. "All right," he grumbled, "let's go." Journey down Long Lane. So the unlikely pair left Lucy's lovely home. They followed a long, lonely lane that looped and lingered through the landscape. The lane was littered with fallen leaves. It felt like a long, long way to go for a lollipop, but Lucy practically skipped along, humming a little tune about lemon lime. Leaping across lakes. Soon they came to a series of lovely, low-lying lakes. The water was a brilliant electric blue. "We must leap," Lucy yelled with delight. She took a long, flying leap and landed gracefully on a lily pad. Leo looked at the water, looked at his reflection, and decided this was all very undignified. Leo falls in. Leo took a deep breath. He was a lion, after all. He was powerful and athletic. He took a running start, leaped with all his might, and landed with a loud sploosh right in the middle of the lake. He surfaced looking less like a lion and more like a large, wet, and very grumpy bath mat. Climbing giant ladders. After Leo finally sloshed his way out of the lake, they arrived at the large, leafy ladders. These ladders were colossal, stretching high into the clouds and leaning against a tall, flat-topped mountain. "Look, Leo, the last challenge," Lucy said cheerfully, already starting to climb the long ladder. Larry the lizard. At the top, they found a large, flat plateau. Lounging lazily in the sun was a lizard. He was a long, lime-green lizard wearing a little straw hat. "Hello," the lizard drawled, not opening his eyes. "The name's Larry. And unless you have a lifetime supply of lemonade, you're not allowed in." The lizard's riddle. Lucy stepped forward. "We don't have lemonade, but we are on a legendary quest." Larry the lizard slowly opened one eye. "A quest? Fine, I love a little mental challenge. Answer my ludicrously long and loopy riddle and I'll let you pass. Fail, and you'll be cleaning my lizard litter box for a month." Leo overthinks puzzle. Larry cleared his throat and began a long, complicated riddle involving 11 leaping llamas, 44 falling feathers, and a library full of licorice. Leo pulled out a notepad and pencil. He started calculating angles and listing possibilities. "Logically," he muttered, "if the llamas leap left, then—" He was completely lost. Lucy finds answer. Lucy wasn't listening to the logical details. She was listening to the lovely lilting sound of the words. The answer wasn't a number or a place, it was a feeling. "The answer," Lucy said loudly and clearly, "is laughter." She let out a loud, long, lovely laugh. Laughter wins challenge. Larry's jaw dropped. Leo's pencil fell from his paw. "Laughter?" Larry stammered. How did you know?" Lucy smiled. "Your riddle was so silly and ludicrous, it could only be about laughter." Larry the lizard looked completely flabbergasted. He had been using that riddle for 11 long years. Fields of lollipops. Defeated, Larry lazily lifted his long tail and pointed. "The luminous lollipop fields are just beyond that hill." Lucy and Leo walked over the hill and gasped. Below them lay a valley filled with lollipop flowers, all glowing with a soft lemon-lime light. It was the most beautiful, lovely and logical sight Leo had ever seen. Lucy's lemon-lime harvest. Lucy ran into the field, laughing with delight. She carefully picked a large bouquet of the glowing lollipops. She filled her little backpack and Leo's little backpack. She even tucked a little one behind her ear. It was a lifetime supply of loveliness, a limitless bounty of lemon-lime bliss. Leo's first lick. Leo watched her. He had to admit the glowing lollipops were quite alluring. They smelled lovely, like limes and lemons on a summer afternoon. He looked left, he looked right. No one was looking. Very slowly, and not at all logically, he leaned down and licked one of the lollipops still growing in the field. Illogical delight. A jolt of delicious, delightful, delectable flavor exploded in his mouth. It was sweet and sour and absolutely lovely. His eyes went wide, his logical brain completely shut down. All he could think was, lollipops. He immediately plucked one for himself and started licking it happily. This was extremely illogical, and he loved it. Joyful journey home. The journey back was a lot more fun. Lucy and Leo walked along the long lane, licking their lollipops. They leaped over the lovely lakes, laughing as they splashed. They slid down the large ladders like they were slides at a playground. They were late, but they were deliriously happy. Festival triumph. They arrived at the Lollipop Lollapalooza just as the sun was setting. It was a fabulous festival full of lights, music, and people licking lollipops of all flavors. But everyone agreed. Lucy's and Leo's luminous, legendary lemon lime lollipops were the loveliest lollipops of all. Leo rethinks life. Later that night, Leo sat in his armchair, licking his lollipop. Lucy sat on the floor next to him. "You know, Lucy," Leo said thoughtfully, "I've been thinking. Maybe life isn't always about lists and logic. Maybe, just maybe, it's also about licking lovely lemon-lime lollipops. Friendship and lollipops." Lucy smiled. "I'm glad you finally see the light, Leo." And so Lucinda and Leo lived a long and lovely life, full of laughter, friendship, and a limitless supply of delicious, delectable, and delightfully illogical lemon-lime lollipops. They learned that a little illogic can lead to a lot of happiness. Mastering the L sound. You've just heard over 200 natural L words in real sentences. Your brain and tongue are now trained to hear and pronounce the L sound more clearly. Listen to the story again and repeat the L words out loud. Every time you listen, your pronunciation will get better and better. Which L word was the most difficult or the most fun? Comment below and practice to improve even faster. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more fun English lessons.